The O.J. Simpson Trial Episode 2 of 5 The Chase, O.J. Simpson's infamous Bronco Ride. On June 17, 1994, America was riveted by a surreal, slow-speed car chase that played out on live television. The scene was as bizarre as it was gripping, a white Ford Bronco cruising down the freeways of Los Angeles, pursued by a phalanx of police cars, helicopters whirring overhead, all while millions of viewers watched in stunned disbelief. Behind the wheel was O.J. Simpson's longtime friend Al Cowlings, with Simpson himself, the prime suspect in a double homicide, sitting in the back seat, holding a gun to his head. Just 5 days earlier, the nation had been shocked by the brutal murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman, and the investigation had swiftly zeroed in on O.J. Simpson. On the day of the chase, Simpson was supposed to turn himself into the LAPD, but instead, he fled. What followed was a spectacle that blurred the lines between reality and entertainment, a live broadcast of a man on the run from justice, with his every move being scrutinized by the nation. As the Bronco crawled along the freeways at barely 30 miles per hour, throngs of people lined overpasses and roadsides, waving signs of support for Simpson, shouting encouragement, and holding up homemade banners. The chase captured the complexity of public sentiment. Simpson was not just a murder suspect, he was a beloved sports icon, a hero to many, and his fall from grace was as tragic as it was sensational. The emotional stakes were high. This was more than just a car chase, it was the dramatic culmination of a larger-than-life narrative. Inside the Bronco, the atmosphere was tense and surreal. Simpson was reportedly despondent, clutching a photo of his family, and voicing his wish to join Nicole in death. Al Cowlings, speaking to the police via cell phone, desperately tried to negotiate with the officers, pleading for leniency for his friend. For hours, the chase continued, winding through the streets of Los Angeles, as the nation held its collective breath. Meanwhile, back at O.J. Simpson's Brentwood home, police and media had gathered in anticipation of his surrender. The standoff that followed was equally dramatic. Simpson eventually agreed to return home, where he was arrested without further incident. His capture marked the beginning of what would become the most watched and discussed criminal trial in history. This episode delves into every tense moment of that fateful day, the emotions, the media frenzy, the public's reaction, and the psychological state of O.J. Simpson as he rode in the back of the Bronco. We explore how the chase became a symbol of the trial's extraordinary blend of celebrity, media spectacle, and the American justice system on full display. The Bronco chase wasn't just an attempt to evade capture, it was a live broadcast of a fallen hero grappling with his fate, a moment forever etched in American cultural memory.